G'day, I'm Little Hope, and this is my dog Tully and my van Heaven, and we're the Cultbusters. And Tully is a big Laren dog, and he's the alarm. But he's also a free spirit. And I'm Little Hope, and I'm the witch and the warlock killer. And I'm going to show you how to kill all the cult magic with the high vibration. Whee! And this is my van Heaven, and she's going to bring us to a town near you in comfort, luxury, safety and security. So we'll see you soon. That house there, that was called the cottage, and I used to live in that little house when I was a child. I went to the Woodstock school. It's on Bucks Road, and it's at Triangle G, and that there, that's a Graveness house. And I also lived on Bucks Road in Bucks House as a child, and yeah, it was a radio complex. And my dad ran the feedlot there. So there you have it. Here's Tully having his breakfast. There you go, Tully dog. Oh, what a good boy I have. And today we're at Reed River. So Reed River is on the way to Charters Towers. It's about half an hour west of Townsville, and it's on the Flinders Highway, and this is a rest stop here. And so it's got a big bridge on the Flinders Highway there and a big creek, and it's usually empty. And I just met a lady here from Woodstock because I went to the Woodstock school, and I lived on a property called Triangle G with the Graveness, and it was a big rodeo complex, ARRA, and so I met this lady and we were talking about Woodstock, and I said, oh, I used to love Mr. Netterfield at the old time dances, and every old time dance he would ask me for a dance, and every old time dance at the Woodstock Hall I would say, please, I pray that Mr. Netterfield asked me to dance because he was the best dancer. And the lady I was talking to was Karen Netterfield, his daughter. So let's have a look around. love it. Just takes me and I'm just going along for the ride. Whee! So this dirt road behind me is Mingula Road. And back in the day I remember there was a Mingula pub. I'm pretty sure it was on the Flinders Highway. And then opposite the pub, on the other side of the highway, was the Mingula Rodeo. It was an ABC rodeo and they had it every year and it was great fun and I have great memories of it. So yeah, just going for a drive through memory lane. So I'm on my way to Charters Towers. Let's go back on the road. So this is the McCrossan Park donation campsite, and it's like only half an hour from Charters Towers on the Flinders Highway, and there's a big bridge that goes over, and this area floods, and it's been raining and there's plenty of water in it. I've seen it empty. I've never camped here before, but there is showers and bins, but there's no dump point. And there's plenty of spots. There's heaps of room and heaps of picnic tables and barbecues, wood barbecues. And then this behind me is the history, the information of the history, which is bloody hot, mate. I'm just going to go make myself a cup of tea. I've been travelling, and Charlie needs a drink. And I'll take a photo of it and you can read it at your own leisure. Okay? Okay, so I made it to Fletcher's Creek. Yay! Where I belong. No, I love Fletcher's Creek, and it's a big space. It's got toilets and showers. It's got a dump point, and it's got bore water, and it's got the creek. And let's go have a look. So you see these steps behind me that have just come down. It takes me 3 steps to come down 1 step. So I guarantee you, this is the land of the giants at Fletcher's Creek. So this is the creek here, and Fletcher's Creek is right on the Gregory Development Road, which is the inland highway, and it's about 30 kilometres, about half an hour north of Charters Towers. And there's heaps of spots. There's spots on either side of the highway and on either side of the creek. So there's plenty of room here at Fletcher's Creek. And it's a beautiful river to swim in. Like, I wouldn't swim at Macrossan because I'd be too worried about the crocodiles. And they've had a lot of rain here. I've seen the water come up. Oh, no, you're not allowed to eat that. I've seen the water come up well over this bridge. And there is usually a cattle property, but I haven't seen any cow manure. And so it looks like the cattle's been taken off this property. But even the cattle, they would still cross the river when I was here last and it flooded. So yeah, this is a great spot, Fletcher's Creek. It's one of my favourites. I've been all around Australia, and this is where I belong. So this road, the road that comes in on the northern side of the river, that's the road to the National Park, and the National Park is on the Burdekin River. But the sign on the tree behind me, it says Fletcher's Creek, where I belong. And when I lived here, I made that sign and I put it there, and I haven't been here for years, and it's still there. I actually made lots of signs and put them along this road, you know, for the children to enjoy when they were, come up here, when they were, you know, riding their bikes up the road. They could read all the signs. There were signs like warning, Yowie sighted in area, or UFO landing area, or the drop bear tree. But yeah, the very next day someone had taken them down. I reckon they'd stolen them and put them on their own property. And you could have just made your own, mate. But it was lots of fun anyway. So this is my campsite at Fletcher's Creek, and I love it here. And years ago, when I was around about first homeless, sometime early in my homelessness journey, I came out here and I lived out here for months and months before I went around Australia. And right here, I had a veggie patch. I did. And yeah, so I used to have these buckets here. I've got this bucket out here because Tully's got to have his shave today. Don't you, Tully? Tully? You've got to have a bath before I shave you. And I used to have a Ford wagon, and I had 2 of these, and I'd put them in the back of my wagon, and I'd go down to Fletcher's Creek, and I'd fill up the buckets of water and walk them up the bank to my wagon and put them in the back and then drive them over here. And I had veggie patches. I just made one here, and then around these trees, around the base of the trees, I had, you know, chocos and pumpkins and watermelons and stuff growing. And there's actually a few people that live here. So across the way there, the guy with the flag on, I can't really see. It's about there. But he's got an Australian flag flying over there. Now, that's Jim, and he's been here about, he's been here about 12 years now. And he made that house. I've never been in it, but yeah, so all this rock here, he split it and made it more sort of like this, or like this, you know. And yeah, it slices really easy, and he made a house over there. And then there's another fella, he lives up the road further towards the national park, but on Fletcher's Creek, and his name's Mick. Well, Mick, he's been here about 25 years, and old Mick, he was here when I used to bring my children out to Fletcher's Creek. And I'll tell you this story, it's so funny. But my son used to go and visit Mick and talk to him, and, you know, he found him very interesting. He was just a little young fella. And we come all the way out here, my whole family, and have holidays out here. You know, we love camping and being in Fletcher's Creek, and it was great fun for us. And he's sitting in the back of the car on the way back to Townsville, because we lived in Townsville. And he said, I know what I want to be when I grow up now. And we go, oh yeah, Jack, what do you want to be when you grow up? He goes, I want to be a hermit. And we laughed and laughed. And he used to be hermit. No, he owns a van, and he's been around Australia 3 times. And he's an awesome bloke. But isn't it funny that, you know, we sort of know what we want to be when we're children, and we either stick to it or we go off the plot. And I'm very proud of him. So that's my Fletcher's Creek video. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, because we enjoyed making it. Until next time, I hope you live in a wonderful and blessed life. And hey, stay beautiful.